Good morning, guys. How are you? Welcome one more time to the ministry Impossible Become Possible through Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Welcome, guys. Welcome. God is a good God, and indeed He is wonderful, marvelous. I just cannot find a word to explain how great He is and how powerful He is. Oh, glory be to God. No, guys, as you were on the live, oh glory be to God, Saturday and Friday morning, oh glory be to God, and as the Lord lead me to came here and for me to have prayer service and also a minister, oh glory be to God. But as Saturday morning, oh glory be to God, the way, oh the Lord, oh glory be to God, showed up and show off. Indeed, He is a good God, and I can say yes to that. Now, guys, as you see the topic that I came out with yesterday, as the topic say, it is time for us to take back our belongings from the enemy. Oh, glory be to God. Hallelujah, Jesus. Knowing that stuff is going on around me and things started to happen around me, oh, glory be to God. And as I said to you guys, I'm also ministering to myself. And I came out and I started to minister and I started to pray and I started to command and I started to demand and I started to declare, oh glory be to God, and all those stuff. After I finish ministering everything, oh glory be to God, I left and I went on the road, oh glory be to God, and on my way on the road, there was a specific individual, a man, be specific. There was a man that, because of me not want to be his friend, I want to involve in his disgusting, distasteful argument. And I always said to him, say, look here, I am a Christian, and certain argument I don't indulge in and I don't like it. So because of that, oh glory be to God, that man became a enemy to me, where I say a enemy, where he started to blighted me and started to say stuff and started to do stuff which the Lord started to show me. And I remember when he started to come up against me and all those stuff. And I got a vision seeing him that he was saying that if me can't get you, then what you am I gonna make happen? So I guess that's what he was saying, that he gonna make my life be miserable. So he were doing the stuff undercover, thinking that I would not know. So I started to pray. I remember one 3 o'clock. I got up. The Lord allowed me to wake up in the 3 o'clock, and the Lord started to show me, say, He's the one that causing the strain and causing this blockage. Oh, glory be to God. And I got up and I started to pray and I said, God, enough is enough. And I stand up and I started to hold my authority that the Lord has given unto me. And I started to take charge of my atmosphere back again. And I started to declare some stuff and I started to demand and put things under subjection and denounce some things and cancel some things in the spiritual realm, what you were doing. So there and then I started to pray. As I said, Saturday morning I started to pray and everything. And after the prayer service and everything, I went down, when I went down to the place and everything. I only to see the young man, him just appear out of the blues, and he said to me that Tremaine, it must come up out the blues, Tremaine. I want to know if it's malice, you malice me. And I said, malice you? I said, mine are you malice me, and I don't know what for saying. So he might try to come back round. So he might say, I want to know if malice, my malice, my malice. He say, mine are you malice me? Anyhow, there and then, I don't pay it in mind because it never jerked me or nothing. But I remember that I was praying and taking control and to shut down some stuff. So because I started to pray and shut down some stuff, the only thing he could do is only show up himself. So pressure started to take him in the spiritual, where he have to show up himself in the natural. So I say, I want to know if a malice me, because if a malice me, I gotta just go up to your church or tell your pastor, say you malice me and not talk to me, and him walk off. Is that to show you that it was him? I'm conscious, him know what he were doing behind the scene, and because the Lord revealed to me that he's working, he's the one that is causing the blockage. I need to take control and start to pray. So the moment I started to pray and shut him down in the spiritual, the only thing he could do is manifest in the natural and come to me asking me, which I don't have any problem with him. I remember one morning I said morning and I realized him don't answer. And another morning I said morning and he was sitting so close and I don't hear no response. So I said, but God, I don't have up this man or nothing at all. All of a sudden him just vex. So I say, okay then, I go my way, I go pass him, come, still don't have him up. But he's carrying a feeling, yet still he's a married man. So he's carrying a feeling because I'm not interested in his slack argument. I'm not interested in whatever he's saying to me. So because of that, he feel like he can come and blighted me or try to block me and operating in the spirit. So to say this and to say that, as the Lord say, it's full time now for you to take back your belongings. I don't know if anyone was on here. And I see the Lord start to make some change and some steps and some move. So as I said to you guys, get your mind in place. Take back what the enemy has stolen from you. It is time for you to stand up. It is time for you to stand up. Take back charge. Take back charge and watch God work. Take charge and watch God work. So this happened in split, I would say less than an hour. So by me on here praying with you guys Saturday morning, finish praying and ministering to you guys, leave and went on the road, and the Lord just allow this man to just manifest and had to come to me, because I didn't do this man anything at all, nothing. We were good until after him started to get up in himself. But the prayer agitate him, irritate him, get him so uncomfortable where the only thing he had to do is just come to me physical. And it wasn't me, because I usually pass and call to him. But I'm here to tell you, to say this and to say that. That's all prayer works. That's what prayer does. Irritate the enemy, put them at ease, put fire at their heel. And I always say to the person, look here, me not like hearsay. Because when people for carry news to you, it only allow you to get irritated and uncomfortable and eat it, because it's a person carry the news, so it's like your flesh want to kick you. But I always say to person, one thing I always do, I pray to God for them to confess, expose and confess. It's when I pray for God for them expose and confess, God know the right time to expose them and make them confess. And when them a confess all the things them, we never have a slight idea, them all confess even that. God, when God put them for confess, them talk everything. Every single thing. So I'm here to tell someone it is time for you to take control. It is time for you to take control. Whoever torment you, God will torment them once. It said when the praises goes up, then the blessing will come down. We are the steel in the earth and He is the magnet. So you have to do something and position yourself in order for the magnet to stick, to take you up, take up your prayer, to change whatever it may be. So you have to do something to get back something. And there's a lot more testimony, there's a lot more greatness. But I don't ready to say. I don't ready to say it as yet. So guys, I love you. Have yourself a wonderful day. Remember always, if you cannot say the long prayer always when you're walking, ask God to cover you, protect you. See you from accident, incident, untimely death. See the children. If you don't have any children, all you need to do, you pray for your sister, your brother, your neighborhood, your next door neighbor. You pray for the school. We are all mothers and fathers, whether you want to give birth, whether you want to have for yourself. We all have responsibility. Alright guys, love you. Heaven bless you. Shalom. See you again. Peace out.